Good afternoon, YouTube. Mike back with you again. Thursday, the 12th of October, and if you haven't guessed already, we're back on Dartmoor. Another overnighter. Just parked in the car park opposite the Two Bridges Hotel. So should be okay. The car should be okay there. And I'm on the track now, walking towards Westman's Wood. I think that's how it's pronounced. Got the full pack on. It is no lighter than the last time. Got some new bits of kit to try out. Got new cameras arrived, so I'll be trying out the new camera today and tomorrow. Got bought myself a water bladder for the pack. I was finding that I wasn't really drinking enough. I don't like bottles and things in my pockets, so I thought I'd invest in a water bladder. We'll see how that goes. It's a 2.5 litre one, so hopefully I'll stay hydrated on the trail for today and tomorrow. Right, I'm going to put the head down, do a bit of walking now, and I'll bring you back shortly. I've come along the path, only done about half a mile or so at the minute I think, but if I turn you round you should just be able to see Westman's Wood, which is up that valley. So that's where we're going. There's a couple of tours up there. I'm going to make my way up that way. I need to get to at least I think it's Lower White Tor for permissible camping, so that's the plan at the minute, and I'll see how I feel when I get that far. I have got the knee brace on again today, so try and take some of the strain off the knee. I've taken a couple of painkillers before I set off. Oh, and I had my flu jab this morning as well, so I'm full of meds. So it's a lovely little spot, this. You see right up through the valley there. It's got a stream running down the valley. Very picturesque. It's supposed to be good weather today, but it's looking a bit ominous, to be honest. I thought I felt a couple of spots of rain just now, but I'm not too sure. I think when I come back tomorrow morning, I'm going to be crossing over there somewhere along the top of this ridge, through these pines and along that hedge line there and down to the other side. But well, you might just be able to see the road is sort of over there, so well, we haven't travelled very far yet, but you don't have to go very far to get the views here. Beautiful. Right, on a bit further. So I've made it to Litterford Tors. You can see just down there there's the woods. I don't know if you can make them out, but there's loads of people down there all looking around the woods. So I've stopped up on the tour to brew up some coffee, and I'm trying these today. Coffee bags they are. Were recommended by Dave Vaughan. Thank you, Dave, for the recommendation. I know Jay uses them as well. So it's time for a coffee. So just had a cup of coffee at Lower White Tor, and I had a visit from 18 kids and 2 or 3 adults, all out on a day out, all having a good time, climbing over the Tor. Really nice bunch of kids, lovely to see them out enjoying themselves rather than being at home on the old Xbox or whatever they play on these days. But yeah, that's Lower White Tor there. So nice little spot to stop at. The coffee bag was rather nice. Once again, thank you Dave Vaughan for the heads up on them. I'll give him a bit of a shout out while I'm here. Go on YouTube and look for Dave Vaughan. I'll put his name up on the screen there now. Pay him a visit on his channel. Got lots of walks on Dartmoor. Really nice chap, and you won't be sorry you paid him a visit. Right, onwards to the next one. I've got the new camera out. I just took a couple of shots with it. Quite happy. I've purchased a bracket so I can use my ordinary lenses, my EFS lenses on the mirrorless system. So well, I've just put my big wide Sigma lens on, took a couple of shots, and they look quite nice. Yeah, they look the business. So I think I'm going to be happy with this camera. But we'll wait to see when we get home. But it was nice just to take the pack off for a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, have a hot drink, have a bar of chocolate. But big puddle there. It hasn't been too bad actually. We've had a fair bit of rain the last 2 or 3 days, but it's fairly dry up here. Nothing like the last time when me and Carl was out. But the sun keeps coming and going. But yeah, lovely place. Whew. Onwards to the next one, and I'll bring you back when we get there. Bit further on now guys, now at Lower White Tor. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just up there. There's a couple of sheep on top, and it is a lot higher than it looks. The sheep love climbing the rocks around this part of the world. But sun's trying to come out. Lots of clouds in the sky though, so hopefully it will stay dry. Forecast is for dry weather. I don't know if you can see, but just over there in the distance there is a load of mine workings. I've seen those from the road last time I went to Post Bridge. As you can make it out, there's a road that runs along here. You just see a car going through there now. That road goes to Post Bridge. You can actually see some of the mine workings from that road. and I thought it'd be nice to pay a visit to that little place at some point, but it looks to be like lots of like ruins and old broken down buildings and stuff. It looks quite interesting. Whether you're allowed there or not, I don't know, but something I'll have to find out. So let's keep going. Welcome back, and welcome to Lower White Tor. Just walked to the top of this tor now. I've walked around the back. It was a bit boggy on the way up. I had to stop a couple of times, and I just missed an opportunity to take a photograph of a lovely black pony on the moor in the grass, and just as I got to it to take the shot, he walked away. So never mind. There's a pile of stones there on top of this one. It is really blowing quite windy now up here, but I'll turn you around so you can see where I've just come from. So this is where I've just come from. Over the distance there, I've come up through the valley along the top of the hill, and I've done each tour as I've come up through to get to here. This is Lower White Tor now. I'll spin you around a bit so you get to see a bit of the of what I can see. So yeah, lovely place. You could be here anywhere here in the middle of nowhere, really. There's some strange rock formations just the other side of this fence. I wanted to get this far because I'm now in the permitted camping area on Dartmoor, and this is where it starts. I'll just get down out the wind a minute because it's getting a bit cold. Stood around in the wind. It's alright if you keep moving, but once you stop, you get your pack off. You can get a bit nippy. So that's a stone here. I'm standing behind here. Oh, that's better. So yeah, I'm now in the permitted camping area. I'll put a little map up for you so you can see where that is and where I am. I'll just spin you around. You got a nice old stone wall there. I nearly said Cornish stone wall, but obviously we're in Devon, aren't we? A stye to get over, and this funny sort of layout of stones there. It looks like somebody's been along with a lorry and plonked them all there, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. It doesn't look natural at all, but it's there's some weird formations up here on Dartmoor. You can see all sorts of weird and wonderful shapes of stones and little caves and the tors and stuff. It's really strange. Loving the new camera at the minute, taking some cracking pictures. And it is nice and small. Obviously I got the ODFS 10 to 20 Sigma lens on there. I've got the kit lens in the bag, but this is turning out to be really nice. Good idea, I think. I'm glad I bought it, and I'm glad I brought it along because I think I've got one or two nice shots. I might put a few pictures on the back end of the video for you to have a look at. But yeah, Lower White Tor. So I'm going to get the map out now, and just to see what I got around me. I think there's a ruin just the other side of here somewhere. I don't know if you can camp there, or what it's like there. Right, let's crack on. I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, I've left Lower White Tor. I've walked around the whole thing, and if it's not too wet, it's too windy. the wind direction shouldn't change overnight, but everywhere I looked that was out of the wind was in 2 inches of water. So I've just come the other side of it to have another look around here. This doesn't look too bad. It's not wet here anyway. Got quite a nice view. There, I've been waking up to that in the morning. And the only other idea I think I might try, I might just Lower White Tor there. I might try that. Onwards. More wet, sticky bog. Lovely. So I've reached Lower White Tor. I've got the softy jacket on there, it's a bit cold. I've had a good look around, and I almost went back to that other spot that I found just now, and then I went round the back of this Lower Tor, and that's what I found. Little spot. It is a little bit damp underfoot, and I've been walking around, obviously picture the tent, but I don't think that's too bad at all there. And it's got lots of shelter from the wind. Like I said earlier, the wind isn't supposed to change overnight, and I've got this big row of boulders and granite just protecting the tent from the wind. The other thing I've got to be careful of is ponies. When I was coming up to the tour, there was about 15 of them here, and I thought, oh, photo opportunity, get the camera out, and they obviously walked off like ponies do. But there's hoof marks and pony poo everywhere, so there's obviously a little spot that they come to. Hopefully not when they come to sleep, so because that wouldn't be very good. Come and trash my tent in the middle of the night, I'll end up walking home in the dark with no tent, and I won't be very chuffed with that. So I'll just have to keep an ear out. If I hear anything or something approaching, I'll have to be quick and scare it off. Obviously I've got all the guy lines out in case the wind does change, but I'm hoping not to use it, but I'll put them up just in case. Really rather a nice evening actually. It is cold and it is windy. It's got to be 20-25 mile an hour winds gusting up here at the minute. I got the dead cat on the camera, so you're probably not picking the wind noise up really, but it is blustery, very blustery. But I'll turn you around into the sun. But, that's where I was earlier. That's Higher White Tor, and obviously we're now down on Lower White Tor. So I did check a couple of days ago and there's no firing, and I checked this morning before I left and there's no firing, but I am actually outside of the range here anyway. Outside of the range, but inside the permitted camping area. So the hex peak is up, And there she is in her glory. I didn't film me putting the tent up because I just wanted to get it up. As you can see, it is a little bit stodgy here. It's nothing too bad. I don't think it's going to be any problem. And I've got a slight, well, I say slight, there's probably about 9 inches of drop from one end to the other there. But I'll have my head at the top end. Hopefully I won't keep sliding down all night, but we'll have to see. So there's my new water bladder. It is a Source one. A tinny. I just bought one beer for tonight, and I've left that out on a rock here, and it's freezing cold, that tin. I got some more water here I brought with me. I've got the jet ball out ready for tea. What else have I got? I've had the phone. I've got the phone charging on the Easy AC or Easy ACC charger. Got the grub ready to go. I might have a sweetie in a minute. Fancy something sweet while I'm cooking my tea. So I'm going to cook the tea now, have my can of beer, do a bit of photography with the new camera. I have done a few pictures with it. Apparently, according to reviews, the video that comes out of it is good quality as well. And I do believe quite a few vloggers use it for obviously vlogging. But yeah, I love this tent. Every time I look at it, just makes me glad I bought it. It's lovely. Look at it. Look. That's what you call a damn sexy tent, isn't it? Hey? Get in there. Have a look. Look. Sexy, that is. Sexy tent. So let's get on and cook me tea. Quite hungry now. Blinking starving. Just open me tinny. G'day. And the sun is just about to go down, look. So the temperature's dropped a little bit. I'm glad I got the softy jacket on. If you like a bit of wild camping, you can't afford the really expensive puffer jackets and stuff from your mountain warehouse gear and all that sort of stuff. Get yourself one of these. Go in a charity shop, you know, they're £3, £4, £5 a throw, and they're awesome. They do the leggings, trousers to go with it. Excuse me. And tonight, before I hop in my sleeping bag, I'll be putting the trousers on. I'll be nice and toasty. I don't need no £250 sleeping bag. I've got my softy suit on. I'm not saying it, you know, you can use it all the time, and it's going to save you bacon when you should have been out with the right correct gear. But you know, for what it is and for what it costs, it's good stuff. Right, I'm going to eat my tea now. Bon appetit. Oh, that's very lovely. Can't beat these. Look what we found, they're called. This is a beef meatballs and tomato and herb sauce. I've chucked in some Uncle Ben's rice to eat with it. Boiled it all up in the bag. No dishes apart from your spork. and you could buy them in the pound shop, £1 a throw. Bloody lovely. Chocolate pudding time. That's not bad. I had one of these before. I think it was a 24-hour rasher pack one, and it was awful. So I wasn't really expecting big things from this, but this is quite nice. I'll get these again. Wayfarer chocolate pudding. A light fluffy chocolate sponge covered in rich chocolate sauce. Very nice. Warmed it up in the jet ball. All in the bag style. Little tip for you. If you only carry a little spoon like I do, little fold up out kit one, squeeze everything to the bottom of the bag, cut the bag in half instead of the top. Otherwise you end up with chocolate all up your sleeve. At least this way you can get to the bottom of the bag and not get some chocolate everywhere. Very nice too. Well, had my tea. Very nice too it was. Been looking forward to that since about 3 o'clock. Been starving. Obviously, as you can see, I'm in the tent now. Still got my softy jacket on. I'll put the trousers on in a minute. Keep yourself nice and warm. My socks are bone dry, so my boots are still working alright. That's a good thing. The mattress is still inflated. It's a second good thing. But the time now is, what's the time? 7:30. So I don't know why, but as soon as it went dark I lost 3G, so it's just like somebody threw a switch and turned it all off. But so I won't be watching anything on the phone tonight anyway. So I've got to sort out a few things in the tent. The tent's a bit of a mess, as I just chucked it all in. Do a bit of tidying up and see if I can get my head down. So I'll catch you all in the morning. Nighty night. And good morning, campers. Bit of a rough night that was. The wind picked up. It was blowing a flipping hoolie all night. Didn't get a lot of sleep. I suppose 3 or 4 hours. And consider I've been in the tent, what, for, I don't know, 12 hours or something like that. It's not a lot of sleep. At one point I thought the tent was going to fly off, but we're still here. I'll show you outside. It is that's par for the course on Dartmoor in the mornings. Got my brew on, and filming this on the phone because I didn't put the battery on charge for the GoPro last night. So right, I'm gonna have a breakfast, which is the porridge, golden syrup flavoured porridge, and my coffee. And I'm going to start breaking camp and heading back, I think. Get the wet weather gear on. We have had a load of showers in the night. Some really heavy ones. I don't want to get caught out on the way back to the car. Most of it's downhill, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just got to navigate through the fog. But the tours are pretty close together up here where I'm going. I got my map. I got GPS and everything, so I should be fine. Right, I'll catch you all in a bit. Right, almost packed up. There's the bag and the boots, gaiters to put on. You can see it's still blowing early. Time is now 8:55. Yeah, 8:55. So I can't hang around any longer. I want to start getting back before. You never know, it might come in worse. So at the moment it's really quite heavy drizzle, backed up with the wind behind it. So it's not going to be a pleasant walk back. But I've got everything in dry sacks, so nothing should get wet, hopefully. So it's just a tent to dismantle now. Get my boots on, my gaiters on, wet weather gear on, and then off we go, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, that's it. All packed up. Still bloody horrendous out here. That's where the tent was. It's all picked up. No rubbish left behind. To be fair though, I haven't found any rubbish up here, so all's good. So I don't know if I'm going to get any more filming done. I've put all the big cameras away now because it's just too wet, and the wind's driving the drizzle. It's not heavy drops, it's just drizzle, but there's 30, 40 mile/hour gusts behind this by the look of it, so it's not going to be any picnic whatsoever getting back to the car. All I'm going to do is head that way. So I'm pretty confident I can get back in one piece. Just retrace my footsteps from yesterday. I've got it on the app, I've got a map on the back of the bag. If I need to get it, I'll just get the bag off and get the map out. But I can see a little bit further than I could earlier, so I don't know, but that doesn't mean nothing up here. One minute it's good, one minute it's bad, so I've left it as late as I can, and it's not cleared up. It's not stopping. So I'm just going to have to brave it and go. So I might do a bit more videoing or filming at the next couple of tours if I can find somewhere to stand in out of the way. But if I don't, I'll get back to you. The next bit will be at the car. Right, let's crack on. Right, I've made it to Lower White Tor. You can't see it. Just there. And we're about 30 feet from it. That's how bad the mist is up here today. I almost missed the tour. I came off the path a little bit and then thought, no, that's not the right thing to do, go back. So I went back looking for this tour, and I bumped right into it, which is handy. I knew it wouldn't fire in front of me because I could see it on the GPS. So anyway, onwards to the next one. Well, I found the path that leads to the car park. Just spoke to the woman who lives in a cottage at the end of the path, at the end of the lane. A really nice woman. She said she spotted my car last night and made a mental note that it was there, which I thought was really nice of her. But I assured her I was live and well. So go along this path now till we get back to the car, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, back at the car. Just took my boots off and my pack and logged in, let everybody know I'm safe and well. It's been a really good couple of days. I really enjoyed it. I've just looked on View Ranger. It was only 3.6 mile there and 3.3 mile back. I don't know if it's quicker getting back. I think it's because I cut the bottom corner off. and I didn't visit the other tour on the way back. So, but apart from having a sleepless night, really, it was a good overnighter. My first solo, really, I suppose you could say. Obviously, I used to go camping on my own when I was a kid, but since I got back into it, it's the first time I've gone on my own again. The people I normally go with are all busy. I think they're going out tomorrow. I don't expect they'll be out today. It's too well, it's like pea soup. It's visibility up there is really bad. But yeah, all in all, a really good time. I've got to sort out my sleep system. I just can't get comfortable. I've got the new mat. The new mat works well. But for some reason I can only sleep on my back at the minute. So I've got to get that sorted out. The boots were bone dry when I got back, which is a bonus. Excuse me. I think I've got some really nice shots with the new camera, and all the footage I've taken with this GoPro I think should be pretty good. I've had a really good time. I'm going to get home, get in the shower, sit in the shower for an hour I think, warm me bones through, and then I'm going to pick the nipper up at 3 o'clock. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and all those good things, and I'll see you all on the next one. Don't forget, I nearly forgot, stay Cornish. Cheers guys, bye.